What's up, y'all? Um, there's been a lot of crazy shit going on, especially with these celebrities. I mean, Tamar got fired from the Real, and all this other kind of mess. But I'm probably gonna talk about that on a Chalaki News video. Make sure y'all check out my Chalaki News videos. Anyway, I'm here to talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I just saw it. It's like 6:15 in the morning here, so it comes on thankfully on VH1. I was out late at the gym, and eating and dipping in and doing it. But anyway, I'm back. Whitney's back. Yes, I love you. I love you so much. I really do. Anyway, rest in peace to Whitney. Y'all know I love her. But anyway, let's see if I can think. Okay, it just happened, Chase. Please don't forget that soon. Your memory is bad. I know you're aging. That's what it is. I don't know. All right. So the episode began opening up with Tiara and Dime Piece and Messy. She looked like a fucking y'all, what was that animal? Y'all remember on the Land Before Time movie, that cartoon? Um, okay, it was the little thing with the dinosaur with the big head and the little like fuzzy choppy things that it got around his head like a border or something. That's what she reminds me of with her hair pieces. But anyway, we meet up Dime Piece and Tiara. Tiara wants to meet up with Dime Piece just to shoot the shit and chat and all that. And all of a sudden, this dude named Jay Nix, I believe, comes in. Jay Nix and Tiara have been knowing each other a while. Oh, Tiara wanted to show off Jay Nix, basically that's her man or whatever. And Jay Nix and Scrap is cool. I thought they was friends from last week's episode or the week before that episode when it was all paintballing or whatever. But apparently they're not friends. Apparently Jay Nick's been knowing Tierra for a long time. He's having issues with his baby mama or his girlfriend, named this girl named Amber. We're gonna meet Amber later. And so they're talking and all that kind of stuff. And Jay Nix is just like, look, I met Tierra first, and even though Scrap and I are cool, it's just mostly like a business thing, and all is fair in love and war, and pretty much all that stuff. And isn't there some kind of code like you and Scrap may not be friends, but y'all are cool? Like I don't really, I don't know, but whatever. Let's see. So they're talking and this and that. Jay Nix, who looks just like Twister, y'all know the rapper. I can make you a celebrity overnight. He basically looks like him, and he's trying to convince Tiara to let Scrap see his son for Father Day, where they taking their kids out and they dipping it and doing it. They're going to a farm park or whatever. Where they all could just have fun and be daddies and have all their children there with them. Tiara was just like, no, I'm not allowing my child around him and his crazy ass mama and their crazy ass family and all that BS. And she basically decided she's going to consider it. Okay, we're moving on to K Michelle. K Michelle is getting her makeup done by Japan, which is I believe his name is Japanese Faces on Instagram. Very talented makeup artist. He seems very cool. But maybe he's not. Don't know. But anybody in the LGBT community that's out there doing it, congratulations to them. And he is definitely out there doing it. Like he is doing it for real. So shouts out to Japanese Faces. I believe that's his name on Instagram. He's real close to the guy named Tokyo who does hair. Anyway, is it Tokyo Vanity? No, that's you better Tokyo Styles, I believe, something like that. But anyway, so doing the makeup, Jocelyn comes in looking stronger than ever, and they start talking and everything. K Michelle talks about that her road manager suggested this person named D Smith. We met D Smith, transgender. Fast few episodes got into it with her and her friend got into it with Tammy, Waka Flocka girlfriend, wife. So they're talking and Japanese face is kind of like So he tells the story that he kind of worked with D Smith and Betty Idol, and he had a single out and pretty much it didn't see the light of day for whatever reason. It was trying to scheme him or some other jazz, whatever. Y'all fill in the comments if y'all watch to know exactly the details. I personally don't give a shit about the situation. But I mean, whatever. The music industry is a very shisty, shady ass business. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that to Japanese faces to him. All right, so they're talking, and Kim Michelle, she's just like, I want to invite all these girls here. She was like, I'm inviting. I don't need dime there. That ghetto hood trash. I don't need that in my life. Okay, Kay. And she's just like, she's inviting Bambi, and a few. Her manager invited a few other people. Some seat fillers and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, Kay. No, Kay's kind of getting a big head now. I know you want to stun on all these women at this place, at your event and stuff, but it's not gonna work, baby. Just I like K Michelle and everything. It took me a minute, but I do like her because I feel like she's grown, but I feel like she hasn't grown enough because she still feels the need to kind of rub her success into people's faces who aren't her. Who, why they're still not gonna like you. You being successful, them saying that you wasn't gonna be shit and this and that, and you proving them wrong. That's you rubbing it in their faces, not gonna do anything. And you shouldn't be that way anyway. You should be above all that shit. As of right now, you've had your own show and everything. Like, it's not gonna work. As quickly as God gives us things, God can take it away without faster than that. All right. So don't get a big head, K Michelle. Don't do that, Mama. Okay. After that, I'm pretty much gonna be bouncing all around. All right. So because I'm trying to get everything in there. Okay. Remember I told you about the Amber chick. Amber is a stripper, and which is Jay Nick's girl, and and it's Kirk, it's Jock, and it's Scrappy. They're all at the strip club. Amber's a stripper. She flirting with Jock, all up on Jock's dick. It was just like, oh, you aren't you Jay Nick's girl? She comes over. She's just like, yeah, she's real fucking thirsty. She comes over, sits in Jock's lap, yada yada yada. Jock and Scrappy, the original Scrappy, they have no they got evicted for whatever reason. I guess they couldn't pay the bill, or maybe their white neighbors got sick of all them hoodlums over there. So anyway, they just got evicted, and Scrap was just like, "Look, I kept my own house, Jock. I don't know what you want to do." They had this whole bachelor pad together, dipping it and doing it, having hoes running in and out the back door, having a whole tip drip video, and he was just like, "I don't know what the hell you gonna do, but I got my house, yada yada, put each other out." That's when Jay Nix brought up to Scrappy, the original Scrappy, and Young Jock, that he is, kind of feeling something for Tierra or whatever. They was just like, ain't that such and such, ain't that Scrap baby mama? Like, why you messing with her? And it's some kind of boy code. But like I just told you, the girl Amber is thirsty to get on Jock, and Jock and Jay Nix is cool. Everybody's fucking each other. It's just a mess. It's the fucking Kardashians and the Jenners all over again. Such and such kin to such and such, sleeping with such and such, married to such and such, whatever, whatever. It's all just a big circle of fuckery, not life, not Lion King, but a fuckery. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think. I wrote a little notes down, but I'm really not trying to look at them. Okay. So Arian, she meets up with Rashida. She's trying to find something cute to wear or whatever for she's trying to find something cute to wear for K Michelle's event, because Arian, after all this, is still cool with K Michelle. Whatever you got to do to get some camera time, girl. I feel you. I think Arian is really pretty. I think Arian is a gorgeous woman. Her skin is like milk. She's very pretty. But anyway, Arian talking to Rashida. All of a sudden, D. Smith comes in, and they talk about K Michelle and how she's been brought in as her potential creative director. And they're talking and this and that. Um, then all of a sudden, what happened? Rashida spills her tea as to why she don't fuck with K Michelle. She threw a candle at her, flowers, and this and that. D. Smith was just like, I met with K Michelle and she seems cool, but I've heard all this kind of tea and drama on her, and they was just like, yeah, it's all true, yada yada. So it was just like, watch your back, this and that. Okay, Don Peace meets up with Scrappy, and they're talking, and Dime Piece was just like, your homegirl felt some kind of way about me telling her that, you was hitting me up on Snapchat and FaceTime and this and that. And Scrappy was just like, every time dudes try to move on, it's always females like Dime. They be trying to hold you back and this and that. That whole situation was definitely Dime's fault. Her telling Bambi, about her and Scrappy. She just did that for the hell of it to try to get a dig out of Bambi. And y'all know it does not take nothing to have Bambi to turn up. Bambi, I like you, but you have to stop letting these girls get to you. She let these girls get to her so quickly. It's crazy. It's like the Bambi, damn, chill out. Like they just trying to get a rise out of you. You give it to them every time. Like just sit there and be cute. That's all. Okay, so let's see. Moving on along from that, was there anything else that happened, y'all? Give me one little quick minute. Hold on. Um, no, I think that's it. Let's just get to Oh, besides the ending scene, but before that, let's get to K Michelle whole viewing party thing. Okay, so here we go. We have K Michelle there. She's with Arian talking, and K Michelle's kind of throwing daggers at Mimi and all them. And if you had to hear my song on the radio all day and this and that, I would hate me too, and yada yada. And you said all this and that. K Michelle, please stop with this braggadocious attitude. I don't like that, sis. Stop, please. I understand it because you there was a lot of things, the shit that you went through in Atlanta with these women, but to the public, it's kind of looking like you are bougie, kind of stuck up type of person. It's just it's just not really a good look as of right now. Um, you know, just my opinion, but whatever. So anyway, they're talking and they have their moment. All of a sudden, Arian, she calls over D Smith, and here comes Betty Ida. Betty Ida is the girl that got her world rocked by Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka wife. And so they come over and they talk and they have their moment. All of a sudden, Arian gets up and leaves. So K Michelle is sitting there with Betty Idol and Jocelyn and D Smith. So they're talking. Um, K Michelle uses this opportunity to bring up what is D Smith's issue with her makeup style, her makeup guy, Japanese faces. And she was just like, are you willing, K Michelle was like, are you willing to have a conversation with him, work things out? She was just like, hell to the fuck no. I ain't fucking with that nigga. He ain't a real artist. He ain't shit. Yada yada. Betty Ida starts to speak. You know how Betty speaks. He's just has no morals. And I just, all it would have took was a phone call. And K Michelle was just like, you're very animated right now. You should be like on Broadway. Like I can see your voice and everything, and you being on Broadway. And K Michelle starts to throw digs at Betty Idol. Kind of like how Betty Idol was throwing digs at Tammy about Waka Flocka's comments on transgender gay people or whatever. And so that was just Tammy. That was just that child's karma. To be completely honest, that was Betty Idol's karma. She had that shit coming. That's what she deserved, because the way that she came at Tammy off something Waka Flocka said, like they're the same damn person. You was wrong for that. So that's your karma, dear. But anyway, K Michelle was kind of going at her and the whole Broadway thing, and um, saying, did your single chart that you did, and was it that big of a deal? Yada yada. D Smith immediately jumps in and was just like, look, chill out. You're trying to be messy, K. Just stop or whatever. And K Michelle gets up. You can't even give a girl a compliment and this and that. You know what she was doing, K. Ain't nobody stupid. We know you by now. Come on, sis. But like I said, I don't blame you for doing that to Betty Idol, because she deserved that, because Betty is a bitch, straight up. Okay, so K Michelle gets up and leave. Then all of a sudden, Arian walks in with the Bambi. The Bambi, she was excited to be there. The Bambi don't really have any beef with K Michelle. She don't really know K Michelle. So she comes in. The Bambi sits down and hold nasty fur. She was just like, "Why am I here? Like, I feel really uncomfortable right now. Like, why am I here?" And D Smith goes at her saying, "Oh, well, you just probably, you're probably not comfortable because you're not on all fours." The Bambi immediately gets up, calls her Joanna Man, and they start having their little altercation. And um, here comes Betty Otto. Your teeth is really annoying. You need to get that shit fixed and yada yada. And you're ain't this and that. Baby was just like, bitch, you just mad. You just taking up for your best friend, for your homegirl, because my homegirl tagged that ass. Tagged that ass a few times, okay? She's just like, no, she didn't beat my ass or whatever. Betty Idol gets up and just like, no cruelty to animals. They was calling her a horse and all that kind of stuff. They get up and leave. And D Smith, if she touched me, it's gonna be a problem. See, D Smith seems like she could be cool, but with her and Betty Idol together, that's a bad combination. They bring out the worst in each other. Definitely. That's one of those friendships that's just like, oh, not too much. But D Smith is shady in her and definitely her own way. That comment that she made about K Michelle in her confessionals, talking about when she was talking about Betty, saying that she has a voice for she should be on Broadway because she all animated. That damn D Smith said K Michelle is very animated. That body of hers is very animated. She needs to be unbotched for how she's built and everything. And I was just like, child, that was a mess. But anyway, so that's pretty much it in that whole thing. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about that. Um, am I torn about that situation a little bit? It was Betty's karma for real. But and D Smith is, she was already on defense mode. Kay was kind of coming for her friend, so I get why she would stick up for her friend. But Betty is a trip. So I don't know. I'm still up in arms about D Smith. I want to like her, but it's really not happening as of right now. She's messy boots, but then again, she fits right in with the show, don't she? Okay, I just don't like how they're trying to push the whole gay thing and the whole gay rights thing when it's just like I just feel like it's just all for ratings and for show. It's just like I don't think they genuinely give a shit about gay people. They cool with them as long as they doing their hair and doing their makeup. But other than that, it's just like, this old fag child. I'm just saying. All right. So anyway, moving on along to the last scene. So Scrappy. Oh, I forgot all about the shit about Scrap. I really Scrap meets up with his lawyer. He basically is going to jail for a minimum of 5 years because of some things with weed. He had weed on him or whatever. And in the in the state that he is in the area that he's in, that's a charge from 5 to 30 years. And that whole scene kind of touched my heart a little bit. It kind of got me emotional a little bit with Scrappy, because it is just sad to see, and and that whole thing. It just really is sad to see. Oh, Tiara ended up bringing her little boy, Scrappy's child, as well to the daddy day with the kids, and she whatever. Yeah. So back to the whole Scrappy thing. That was just kind of sad to see that he's definitely probably going to jail or whatever about the whole weed thing. He tells the family, which is KK, Stevie J, Tommy, and his brother, get them all together and they talk, and Tommy crying and shit, and this my dude, and y'all, Tommy's crazy, legit. um so okay, we have that whole thing. And so Scrappy, he sits down, he finally convinces his mother to talk to Tiara. They're there. Oh my gosh, y'all, Taiwan girl, the dog moves, the dog is not dead, y'all. Me and one of my lovely subscribers, Taiwan Car. Shouts out to all of y'all, by the way. Thank y'all for watching me. From Lauren, everybody, Kitty, all y'all. But anyway, pretty much, we have been going back and forth, me and Taiwan, about the whole dog being damn dead. It's just like the dog that KK holds, the lost clock sister that she holds in her confessionals don't never move. You don't ever see the eyes blink. It's just like, why is she holding this stuffed animal? But the dog finally moves, so the dog is alive, ladies and gentlemen. The dog, KK's dog, is fucking alive. So that's important. It was just it's important. All right. So anyway, So Scrap convinces KK to meet up with Tiara. They're talking, and immediately, almost immediately, goes left. It came what's that child's name? KK. She was just like, "What's your issue with me, Tiara?" And Tiara was just like, "You hate me, so I hate you." And she was just like, "Well, tell me why you hate you, and maybe we can move past it." It was just like, "Look, girl, you know what it is, and this and that." They really didn't get anything solved. They ended up getting into a big argument, and you won't put your hands on your you wouldn't put your hands on your baby father's mother, would you? She's like, no, I wouldn't, but I know what you're capable of. And KK was just like, I'm glad you know, bitch. And so they get up. KK threatening her, telling her to come over to the table. KK talking about she gonna come to her house. It was just a mess. Tiara did try to be nice for a minute, but I felt like when KK said to her, "What's your issue with me?" and maybe we can get past it. That she should have used that as an opportunity to say whatever she had to say to get off her chest as to why she feels like KK ain't with her. That KK is strongly against her. But she fucked it up and got defensive and got an attitude. So then, of course, KK got defensive and got an attitude. And there you go, nothing got solved. And there's just Scrappy left, that, his mama ain't going to be able to see his son, her grandchild, because they can't get along, the baby mama and his mama. It's just a fucking mess. So that's pretty much the last scene. Next week is gonna be a mess. Tommy's gonna find out that Carly's been messing around with Scrap. Tommy's gonna hit up Stevie J. Apparently she used to be a rapper, which I can actually see that. Like in her voice, I can tell that she either raps or sings or something. So she gonna hit up Stevie J. She flaunt and ain't got on no clothes. She probably gonna fuck Stevie J because she found out Scrap fucked Carly. So as a payback thing, that's what she's gonna do. It's just gonna be a damn mess. Um, yeah, next week is gonna be hype. Apparently Stevie J got another baby or whatever. So it's gonna be damn crazy. Anyway, that was my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hope you guys liked it. Mr. Chalaki on YouTube here. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter. At ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. And Chase King was here on Facebook. See you guys later. Yes, I will.